What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to go over my top 10 pickups for 2018. For those who've been following my channel for some years now, you know it's that time of the year where I kind of gather all the shoes I collected throughout the year, and I do like a little, you know, just a collection video of everything I picked up this year. So unfortunately, none of these made the countdown. It's just some honorable mentions. I picked up a lot of shoes this year, and it's always hard to try and narrow down which ones make the countdown. So these didn't make it, but I did want to kind of do like an honorable mention and just show you guys some of the ones that almost made the cut but didn't quite make it in the top 10. Got the Blush 500, the Mauve 700s, your Off-White Prestos, white and black. The only reason these didn't make the countdown is just because it's a retro. Like, these came out before. It's not like a new colorway or anything like that. So it's the only reason I didn't toss these in the countdown. And you got the not for resale, the pair that dropped in LA. And these came from the card pack, the yellow ochre. I have the other colors too, but of the other colors that came out, I thought this yellow ochre was the best one. I think I'm gonna do a top 10 Jordan 1 release of 2018, just because they had so many Jordan 1s to release, and I just didn't want to fill my countdown up with Jordan 1s, but they had some hot Jordan 1s that released. So these are just the honorable mentions, and now we could cut straight to it, and we could jump straight into the number 10 shoe for my 2018 pickups. Let's get it started. All right, guys, coming in at number 10 goes to the Kobe 1 ProTRO in the Undefeated colorway. I'm a huge fan of Kobe as a basketball player and of all his signature shoes. And now that they're starting to retro some of his Kobe's, man, I was like, oh man, this is a good thing, because I really love Kobe model shoes. And Camel, I just love Camel, period. So when I saw Undefeated did a collab with Nike and he put it on this Kobe 1, I was like, man, this is so dope. So I thought this was a real dope shoe, real nice collaboration. Materials was nice, had that canvas Campbell upper, the Undefeated branding all over the shoe. This is just a really dope shoe to me. So here you guys go for 2018. This is number 10. On the number 10 spot, the Kobe 1 ProTRO and Undefeated collab. All right, on the number 9. Coming in at number 9, had to go with the MX1 from the Animal Pack. This is I guess the V2 of these. The first ones had the lighter hair right here and right here. So they did kind of a retro of the OG and dropped during MX month, and these came out. And I'm a huge fan of MX. MX1 is probably my favorite MX silhouette, and I'm just so happy I was able to get these. You know, this previous MX months, it's just been harder to get shoes, but this year I was able to scoop a couple shoes that came out during MX month. And like I said, this just the materials that they use. You can see the hairs on here. I just thought this was a dope collab. I'm a huge fan of wearing shoes with crazy colors and stuff like that, just to draw that attention to your feet. And these are no exception. You know, you put these on, you're definitely gonna draw some kind of attention to your feet. They came with different laces also. Had red laces, black laces, but I like the way the green look. Green give it that little pop. Don't blend too well with the red. Just kind of give you some contrast on there. So here you guys go, MX1 from the Animal Pack, coming in at number 9. All right, next up, number 8. And the number 8 spot goes to the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1. I know a lot of people might not agree with this one making the list, even being number 8, but I'm a huge fan of Jordan 1s for one. And like I said, there was so many Jordan 1s to release this year, it was hard to pick which ones make the countdown. But these made the countdown for a couple reasons. It's a completely different spin on what Jordan brand was trying to do. I like how they did the worn look on the shoe. I thought that was really dope. And just Nigel's story alone, you know, just with him riding his bike around in the streets and getting noticed by, you know, a huge company like Jordan Brand, and now him being a partner with Jordan Brand and having his own sneaker. I think this just the story of him just sticking with it and then being recognized, and he doing something that he loved to do. And, you know, now he's going to be making a ton of money just basically riding a bike, doing what he loved to do, and getting recognized by a company like Jordan Brand. I just thought that was dope, you know, the whole story behind everything. So that's kind of why these slid into the countdown, you know, just because of his story and how everything happened. I think the shoe dope. A lot of people don't really like them. Say they look like, you know, piss yellow, or call them whatever you want. But I think it's dope. I love the worn look. I think these are real clean to me. So here you go, the Nigel Sylvester ones. All right, coming up next, number 7. The number 7 spot goes to the Off-White Blazer, the All Hallows Eve colorway. This was a campaign around, you know, around Halloween. They had the Grim Reaper pair and they had the All Hallows Eve pair. Of the two, I thought this one was the cleanest. This color is just crazy to me, and this big orange swoosh. The laces, they came with tan laces, the same color as the shoe, but I swapped them out and put the alternate laces in. I just like that contrast on them. The last time I got a Blazer, I want to say it was back during All-Star Weekend, the Area 72 pack. So I hadn't had a Blazer in a long time. But when I saw these, I was like, man, this colorway is real dope. It's part of the Off-White collection that, you know, Nike's been just pumping out lately. And I thought the colorway alone just was really, really clean. And, you know, I think this is a dope shoe overall. So it came in, made the list, number 7 on the list. Some people have this one higher. Some people don't even have this shoe on their list at all. But, you know, Virgil and Nike and Jordan Brand have been doing their thing lately with the Off-White. And, you know, I'm just happy to have these in the collection. But they came in at number 7 on the collection, the Off-White Blazers, your All Hallows Eve. All right, up next, let's go to number 6. Coming in at number 6, I have to go with the Racer Pink acronym Prestos. Just like I've been mentioning before, early in the video, all on my channel all the time, I'm a huge fan of loud, crazy color sneakers that just draw that attention to your feet, and these definitely do that. You know, I have the other ones that dropped in the pack, the cool gray and the dynamic yellow. Those didn't really quite make the countdown. I guess this more of a pack, I guess. But of the pack, I thought this one was the cleanest of the pack to me. And, you know, it's just really, really dope. That's the second time around that acronym and Nike did a collab and did it on the Prestos. The first generation of the acronym Prestos, they kind of doing what these did. Set for a while, prices wasn't really high, and then all of a sudden the prices just started skyrocketing through the roof. And you know, to try and copy any of the ones from the first pack, you know, it's a pretty penny to get them. You know, you're gonna spend like $600-700 for the other loud colorway that dropped initially. But like I said, I think this is a real dope shoe. I'm glad I was able to get the whole pack, get my hands on it, and just this colorway alone and the collaboration, I just thought it was really, really, really dope. And I love how they just tossed all this together, man. This is a really dope shoe, comfortable shoe. And here it is, guys. It's on the countdown, coming in at the number 6 spot. All right, guys, almost there. We to the halfway point. It's your top 5 shoes that I collected and comped during 2018. And the number 5 spot go to the Sean Weatherspoon 97-1 hybrid, or whatever you want to call it. This shoe is so dope to me. I think it's the materials, the colors, everything on here is just crazy about the shoe. They ran extremely big though. Anybody who have this shoe know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like I could almost go a whole size down in them. I went down a half size and I still have room in the shoe. Just the materials, the velour inside, the corduroy outside. I just thought this was a really, really, really dope shoe. Some people might have this as shoe of the year and have this higher up on the list, but to me, I had some other shoes that I like more than these, and these came in at number 5 to me on my list. And here you guys go, the Weatherspoon 97-1 MX. Coming in at number 4 has to go to the UNC Off-White Jordan 1. Just like I mentioned earlier, Virgil has been doing his thing. He just been killing it this year. Off-White, they just, anything that he's been dropping and putting his name on, just been doing really, really well with Nike. Virgil had a really good year. You know, landed the job at Louis Vuitton, man. Just big ups to Virgil doing his thing. I put these at number 4. Like I said, some people might have this as a little bit higher, maybe just because of hype, because it's off-white. The UNC colorway is not one of my favorite colorways. I think the Chicago colorway of the off-white is probably the best off-white to release since Virgil started doing the kicks with Nike and with Jordan. I still think that's like the holy grail of mine. I just can't drop that money on it. But I was able to scoop these up. How I was able to get them, I never really get the access on Nike for the good stuff. You know how they reserve shoes from you, and it's usually something crappy that you can find in the mall on clearance. But I was able to get these. This one was reserved to me. I had the exclusive access. So just how I got this shoe alone had to have these up in the top 5 for me. And it's a Jordan 1. I mentioned a million times I'm a huge fan of the Jordan 1. And these had to make the list. I just didn't know where to really put them. I think they had a safe spot with all the shoes I collected this year. But here you guys go. My number 4 spot goes to the UNC Jordan 1 Off-White collab with Virgil Jordan brand. Here you go. Up next, top 3 kicks 2018. Coming in at number 3, have to go to the Cactus Jack Jordan 4s. Travis Scott has been killing it this year. Just to see where he started off years and years ago, and for like him to be one of the hottest artists out right now, and he doing collaborations with Jordan brand. He's doing his thing. I think this shoe is just amazing to me. The colorway is amazing. The material is amazing. The Jordan 4 is probably my favorite silhouette. It's maybe a tie between this and the Jordan 1. So these definitely had to make the countdown. I won these easily on the sneakers app. Didn't have much problems getting them. I just think that everything that Jordan brand did, how they executed these, was just crazy. You know, got the Jumpman here, Cactus Jack here, Travis name on one. I just think it was a really clean shoe, and it's high up on my list. You know, like I said, I love Jordan 4s. Travis been doing his thing, so here you guys go. Number 3, the Travis Scott 4s. Number 2 coming up next. Coming in at number 2 goes to, I guess, the recently released Union LA Jordan 1s. Some people may have these. One of these colorways is shoe of the year, and it's close. It was close. This was a tough one for me. I almost had this as my number 1 spot. Like I mentioned earlier in the video and all the time on my YouTube channel, how much I love Jordan 1s. I just think they knocked this one out the park. The owner and owner Union, you know, like he was going for that vintage look, and I think they nailed it. You know, they nailed it. Just the story behind how, you know, you wear the shoes until they falling apart, and basically they stitch 2 shoes together because they love the shoe so much, so they want to give that look like, man, I'm gonna just keep wearing them, even if they fall apart. I'll just stitch a different color to this one. I just think it's a really dope collab. The shoes were hard to get. I lucked up and got them off Union website. Shipping just took forever to come. But I think these are just amazing. The leather quality is amazing. It's a Jordan 1. The box is unique and different. Came with the hang tag. So both of these can't be number 2. So it's not number 2 and number 1. I just put both of them up there. I think this is my number 2 spot, and this is just like an honorable mention. You know, just because we have so many Jordans this colorway. You know, with this black and red, they had the not for resale color, they had the track red. It's just a lot of shoes, a lot of J's look this colorway. So that's why I'm going more with this one. Is my number 2 spot. This is the Union exclusive colorway, and it's just dope, man. This is my number 2 spot. Coming in at number 1, let's roll to it. And the number 1 spot goes to the Jordan 4 Levi. The blue denim one, the first one. They had other colors that dropped, but this was the first one to drop. And I thought this shoe was like, as soon as I got it, I was saying, man, this is gonna be the shoe of the year. But I didn't want to call it too early, because these dropped like early February, January, February, somewhere around there. But when I got this shoe, I'm like, man, this is just amazing. So many people started doing their own customization on it, distressing it, putting some bleach, some rips on it. This shoe is just amazing to me. It's no words could really explain it. It didn't come with the jacket. They released the jacket and everything, sold separately. They just did the collab, just amazing. Just like a pair of Levi denim. Got the Levi tag. You can see the little little rips on here and the inside of the shoe. It just was amazing. They knocked this shoe out the park to me. And like I mentioned earlier, with the Travis 4s, I'm just a huge fan of the Jordan 4. The gum bottom, the blue, the white, just everything on here is just executed to perfection to me. The Levi hang tag, and you know, some people might even forgot about this shoe. You know, a lot of people don't really talk about it much because so much other heat dropped this year. But like I said, when this shoe came out and I had my hands on it, came with the Levi box, I was like, man, this is gonna be a contender for shoe of the year for me. And it held that spot all year long for me, and I just kind of kept quiet about it. But this is my #1, guys. I'm a huge fan, like I mentioned, of the Jordan 4s, and these are definitely it for me. So here's my top 10. I tossed in some honorable mentions up in my list. Y'all drop me a comment down at the bottom. Let me know what you think. Let me know what shoes should have made the list. Let me know how you would have rearranged my list, if you agree or disagree with the shoes that I have on the list. Y'all, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Look forward to more videos in 2019. All right, guys. See y'all later. Peace.